For centuries, the horse has been an indispensable partner. But a new contender has entered the arena, Kawasaki's Robot Horse. This isn't just a novelty. It's a machine designed for movement, potentially mirroring the very roles our equine companions have filled. For millennia, the bond between humans and horses has been more than just utility. It's been a partnership woven into the very fabric of civilization. From the earliest forms of transport and agriculture to the thunder of war and the grace of sport, horses have been our steadfast allies. This connection transcends mere function. It's built on trust, a silent understanding forged through shared effort and mutual respect. The soft nuzzle, the steady gait, the knowing glance, these are threads that bind us. This isn't just about horsepower. It's about heart, a unique interspecies relationship that has shaped our history and enriched our lives in countless ways. As technology advances, we must remember the deep roots of this bond, a connection that speaks to something fundamental within the human spirit. Imagine the possibilities. Tireless transportation without the need for feed or rest. Consistent power for work without the constraints of fatigue. Even recreation. Perhaps a guided robotic trail ride at the touch of a button. The technological advantages of Kawasaki's Robot Horse are clear. Predictable performance, minimal upkeep, and perhaps even enhanced safety features. But what are the trade-offs? The warmth of a living creature? The unique bond forged over time? The emotional divide. Can a machine ever replace a living companion? Beyond the utility and the tradition, the bond between humans and horses runs deep. It's a language spoken without words, a connection built on trust, empathy, and a shared heartbeat. But in the shadow of Kawasaki's robotic steed, a profound question arises. Can a machine ever truly replicate this soulful companionship? For many, a horse is more than just an animal. It's a confidant, a partner, a source of profound emotional comfort. The warmth of their breath, the soft nickering, the intuitive understanding of our moods. These are experiences woven into the fabric of countless lives. My horse just knows when I'm having a bad day. There's a connection you can't explain, a feeling deep inside. It's like having a best friend, a horse who understands you without saying a word. Can circuits and algorithms truly replicate the gentle nudge of a horse's head, the calming rhythm of their breathing, the unspoken understanding that develops over years of shared experience? Can code capture the unique personality, the individual quirks that make each horse so special? The fear isn't just about lost jobs or changing traditions. It's about the potential loss of a deeply human connection to another living being, a connection that has enriched our lives for millennia. The emotional divide is vast. Can technology ever truly bridge that gap? Ethical crossroads, the welfare of real horses in a robotic future. The rise of the robot horse presents not just technological advancement, but profound ethical crossroads. If machines can replicate the labor and even some of the companionship roles of real horses, what becomes of the living, breathing creatures that have served humanity for millennia? Will their economic value plummet, leading to neglect and a decline in care? If they are no longer essential for work or transport, will the resources dedicated to their well-being dwindle? What are the implications for breeding programs? Will the focus shift from preserving heritage breeds to simply maintaining a minimal population? Will conservation efforts for wild and endangered equine species suffer as our attention turns to their metallic counterparts? The very definition of our relationship with horses is at stake. Are they simply tools, replaceable by more efficient machines? Or do they hold a deeper intrinsic value that transcends their utility? The choices we make now will determine the fate of these noble animals in a robotic future. This is not just about technology. It's about our responsibility to the creatures who have shared our journey. The Riderless Sunset, a world without the soulful gaze of a horse. For millennia, the horse has been more than just muscle and bone. It has been a partner, a symbol, a mirror to the human soul. From the thunder of hooves on ancient battlefields to the quiet companionship in a peaceful meadow, the bond has been profound, woven into the very fabric of our history and spirit. Now, a new kind of steed emerges, forged in metal and powered by circuits. Efficient, tireless, perhaps even more capable in certain tasks. But as a robotic horse rises, we must ask, what might we lose in its wake? Imagine a world where familiar nicker is replaced by the word servos, where the warmth of a living flank gives way to cool steel. Will the stories of centaurs and valiant steeds become mere myths? Will the intuitive understanding between human and horse fade into memory?